Hello and welcome back to Kyokyo Beautiful Vice. On the last episode we met the name of Calm Person, as well as 3 new individuals. Yato Stonecrown being one of the said people. The old one, Meh. He is a reasonably calm man, and I think he goes off well character-wise with Fan, another character we met. Personally a fan of Shoko. Just because he's small and angry. And he reminds me of a different character who is also small and angry, and it's funny. Still. They're telling us about their final teammate who has gone missing, but seems to be. Regrettably, I do not recall much about her. I was a bit preoccupied with the puzzles.
Yuck.
I remember giving her many nicknames, but I don't think Yato would approve of most of them. We should call her Girl A.
How unexpected.
What does the A stand for? Absent, I presume? AWOL? I don't think you would like the answer to that. Let's not get into that. Yep, see?
Those are indeed words.
They are indeed words. I guess that's what we'll have to work with.
Let me see.
So, say, why don't you come back with us to the main chamber? We can introduce you to our teammates as well. Bring Napoleon, too. I don't want him lurking here by himself. A loud cry of "I heard that" echoes from one of the inner rooms.
It takes a village.
Right, we'll make sure he accompanies us.
Farewell.
Until we meet again. Good luck, you two.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Maybe it's time to check up on Busho and Momoe. Okay, recap. Seems you are here. Oh, there you are. Momoe and I just have finished exploring the leftward passage.
Hi there.
Turns out we're not alone.
You needed me?
Would you like to meet them while Momoe and I explore the remaining hallway?
Totes excited.
Sure, we also met new people, but I think it would be best if you didn't bother them too much.
That's rude.
Maru.
It's
I
acceptable.
see. I'll trust your judgment. Momoe and I will be off then.
Bye.
Alright, so, right. Be sure to let us know if you find anyone else.
I'm off.
Have fun, you two. I think you'll get along with him swimmingly.
Bro.
I hope so. I sure hope so. I don't know. Maru seems to be the one who's causing most of the problems, in my opinion. Hello, 3 new people. Now that we're seeing one for the third time, it's safe to assume these escape rooms are all the same, right down to the number of participants. So that would be presumably 2 boys, 2 girls each in each of them. So, ladies first.
Ta-da!
Top of the morning to you. Fair enough. Not who I clicked, but fair enough. Where the hell you come from?
Apologies, y'all.
Oh, did I stall you? My bad.
I tip my hat to that.
Busho and Momoe told me about you two might be heading on over to greet us. It was Hiro and Maru, right? That's right, and you?
Toya Imamura, the ultimate Broadway dancer. Hello, bonjour, Grüß Gott, and Michael.
I thought it was Guten Tag. Fair enough. Either way, you seem to have fun, seem to be full of energy.
Pleasure making an acquaintanceship with y'all.
Why are you yelling? Fair enough.
It can't
Hiro,
be.
we've got another shouter on our hands. Seriously. Was the runt not enough? Whisper, whisper, whisper.
I'm not
what'd you say?
sure.
You wanna repeat
I said,
that?
what'd you say? Can you just, can you repeat yourself? Or can you repeat that? She takes out a comically shaped instrument and puts it to her ear.
I'm all ears.
Only repeat it once. Even though I said it twice. It's less confusing that way.
What?
That's even more confusing. I wonder if Maru noticed that she picked up a few words of Shogo's speech pattern.
Are you kidding?
Seriously, why is Wait, are you hard of hearing? Oh shoot, disregard everything I just said. I'm definitely getting in trouble with the posse for this.
I get you.
I get you. It's hard for me to know if I'm speaking too loud or too soft. Or speaking at all, really. Don't be afraid to tell me if I can't read the room. Noted. Someone with a disability. That, I mean, it's going to play into a part into a murder, I presume, but... And forgive me if I don't catch your words on the first try. I can usually make out what people are saying by focusing, but I ain't perfect.
I understand.
I don't mind if that happens. I wouldn't want to be too demanding, demeaning. No, demanding. I read it right the first time. Or anything.
So tell you what.
Believe me, honey. It can be real awkward sometimes.
Oops.
Once, I gave a full emotional speech to my sister. Really poured my heart and soul into it. Didn't cheer her up at all.
You gotta be joking.
Thought I gave a lousy speech. I did. Turns out she couldn't hear a damn thing I was saying. Talk about a waste of breath. I feel that. That's why I carry a megaphone with me to go to rallies.
Good call.
That's why I wanted to go to school here, as a matter of fact.
Not listening.
Before I lost most of my hearing in that accident, I relied on music during my performance to keep in step. Suffice to say, I can't exactly do that anymore.
Break a leg.
The guys from this here school said that I wasn't out of luck just yet, though. They told me I could learn to feel the music vibrations, or musical vibrations. To tell you the truth, it was mostly a bunch of fancy words I couldn't quite wrap my head around, but I figured it was worth a shot. Why not? Yeah, see, if you got a chance.
I'm grateful.
That's interesting. So, you're using your sense of touch to stay in beat, rather than your sense of hearing.
Let's dazzle the crowd.
Once I learn everything I need, I'll be back in the spotlight, dazzling audiences with the world over my stage performance of waltzing in the sunshine.
Totes excited.
Oh, that's awesome. I think I watched a translated version of the musical when I was a kid.
I wonder.
Do you happen to be an exchange student from America?
You're pretty sharp.
Sure, I'm pumpkin. My sister and I have been performing in the States our whole lives. Okay. So we've all got different nationalities. Where are we even from? Yato said he was from Dakota. Probably is also from America. Fan's apparently from near Vietnam. Losa, right? Are we in Japan? Okay. So internationally, people have gone missing. So that would be not everyone would be too crowded when it comes to the news. Okay, then. That's a smart plan when it comes to kidnapping people, I guess. The incident is not too isolated.
Ain't hearing this noise.
I lived in a teeny tiny trailer, doing stage practice round the clock. But I'll tell you now, after getting through all that, nothing's going to stop us from reaching our goals. Not even getting kidnapped.
Cheese and crackers.
I believe you can't say that anymore, Toya. I'm going to be one of the greats. Like Beethoven, Ben Franklin, and Louis Braille?
Hang on.
Or Borelli? I don't know. Actually, I think that last guy's blind. Oh, and? There are plenty of people who are blind and can play instruments, for example.
Tisk.
Duh, because he died in, like, 170 years ago. Can't see nothing but dirt, wood, and worms. Plus, he probably doesn't got eyeballs anymore. I got very macabre. Or macabre, depending on how you read it. I'm curious. How do you view the whole situation? Getting kidnapped and forced to do life-threatening escape rooms?
I'm too cheap to pay attention.
I figured that was having some kind of crazy dream, so I didn't pay much attention to anything until I realized it wasn't one. It gave my teammates a hell of a headache during those puzzles. I tell you. Especially because my tablet thingy didn't even work.
LOL.
Sheesh. Talk about that luck. Did it not work? Are we sure it didn't work? Can we talk to can we talk to your teammates? Maybe they have some more information.
Go right ahead.
Y'all don't have to ask my permission. Go right ahead. After her prompting, we approached the other pair of students in the room. That's probably why I didn't see you. You're hidden right behind this guy. Well, these guys, I guess. And though it was at that moment
Be impressed.
I witnessed, before my very own eyes, the legendary 8-headed snake demon, Yamata no Orochi.
Dude!
No way, that's crazy. Oh, what happened next?
As expected.
Upon the sight of such a magnificent creature,
Hey.
Hey, you two.
Huh?
Wait, are you missing an arm, or am I seeing things?
That's rude.
Maru, you can't just...
Is this a joke?
Oh, since you insisted on hearing the outcome of our great conflict, I'll skip to that part.
Ignorant and foe.
My arm was lost in combatants with the Great Serpent. 'Twas a Pyrrhic victory that day, for I served two of its titanic heads. Severed. I don't know why I said served. I was right the first time. Titanic heads at the cost of my beloved limb.
Thanks for nothing.
Bro, what? We'd spoil the ending. I'm so engaged.
I'm not talking to you.
Finger guns. Appreciate the man with that sprite. Don't ask stupid questions that will be answered by the end. It always ruins the story.
Are you kidding?
Sorry?
What a shame.
No worries. I have more tales to tell, many of which outshine my climatic duel with the eight-forked serpent.
Do you know who you're talking
Tis the
to?
nature of being the ultimate angler, you see. For I am to be drawn to the monsters that dwell in the depth.
No?
Angler, like catching fish.
Yes, and
No
the name
mathematician.
forever attached to its history. The person you see before you. Iki Namiki.
Iki Namiki. That is an hilarious name.
Though you may also call me Namiki, conqueror of the stars and the abyss.
Okay. Then. Iki Namiki.
Sick!
Conqueror of the stars and the abyss. That's so sick, dude.
I wonder.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you fish with only one hand?
Think before you
I doubt
speak.
you'd be able to understand. The art of one-armed fishing is too arcane for mortals to realize.
It's not that deep.
Actually, I do have some fishing experience. I wasn't amazing at it, but I apprenticed at a famous sailor during summer break.
Uh-huh.
And he's not impressed.
Instant regret.
You guys are so cool and interesting. I barely have any epic stories to my name.
Let me see.
Are you like, not an ultimate or something?
Not this again.
Damn. I don't even look the part. I mean, I guess I'm pretty basic, but
The name's Monzo Shibue, Ultimate Stuntman. And you?
fair enough. Finger guns. This is an
Hey.
interesting pair. Maru what? Yokokume. There we go. I always have to double take on that name. Activist. And he's Hiraki Uzbekistan. Ultimate. Don't spread misinformation.
I give up.
It's not even close.
That's messed up.
Bro, these talents and names keep getting crazier and crazier. How am I supposed to keep up with these levels of power creep?
I don't get it.
At this point, I should forfeit my talent to Namiki the Conqueror. He does way more dangerous stuff than me. All I do is help out Ma at her movie studio. Ugh. Flub that one, but I'm going through it anyway.
Useless.
Conqueror of the Stars and the Abyss. The last part is the most important. I'm a legendary hero and not some bloodthirsty warlord. It depends on the point of view that you're asking from, right? I mean, from the point of view of aliens and fish, you're abducting them.
That's the way of the rabble-rouser.
You do stunt work at your mother's studio? That's cool.
You don't say.
My stepmother's studio, thank you very much. You refer to your stepmother as Ma? And no, but shouldn't judge things based on how narrow-minded cultural assumptions, you know?
I remain
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
neutral.
it's possible to lose your talents if someone beats you during an annual challenge, that is. It's rare to underperform, but
Back off.
are you trying to boost my confidence? I genuinely can't tell.
I can handle anything.
Those tests are useless. No one could ever replace me.
Hello?
True, you would be fishing with one arm. So I guess other people would have to do the same. How do you know that?
You stand in the
Well, no other
presence
angler
of
in the past
greatness.
century has laid their eyes on the legendary 17-spotted golden koi. Am I wrong? Never even heard of it.
Woohoo!
Golden koi?
Shush.
Don't scare it off now. It's an elusive creature that flees at the slightest noise. We're nowhere near the water.
I'm certain of it.
Many liken it to fable, but many liken it to a fable. But I've seen it with my own two eyes. It's truly a sight to behold, and it's said to grant years of endless luck to whoever glimpses it. Just looking at it gives you luck. Also, it's often confused with a 16-spotted golden koi, a fish marred by its abundance, insignificance, and mediocrity. Oh, I definitely want to see a 17-spotted one, even if the only difference is a single black spot.
Your
Oh,
praise
black
is
block.
appreciated.
Well, it's not a simple feat. After all, the koi is what took my feeble arm. But you said it was the serpent. What?
Incorrect.
Hold on, didn't you just say you lost your arm to a snake demon? This just became more bogus than it already was.
Oh,
Oh,
you'll see.
you see, I lost half of it. Oh, okay. So, there is several. I'm noticing a pattern with this cast so far. For good or for worse, they've all got an ego. There's only what, 3 people who I don't think have an ego. No, just 2. Toya, who we just met, main character who we are. Obviously, Fan and Yato, their ego isn't for the negative. They're proud of their work. Charity. Shoko, Iki Namiki, and Stuntman. Well, not even Stuntman. Stuntman doesn't seem to be bragging. He's hyping everyone else up. But yeah, Maru, they all seem to be proud of what they do for their own gain, I think. That seems to be the divide. So anyway, I lost half of it to the Eightforked Serpent, and the other half to the Koi of Legend.
The world fades.
2 and 2, yin and yang, each part of a greater whole. Now neither half remain.
Oh
Bro, that's tragic.
no! You're wrong.
And utter nonsense.
Back off.
Hey, don't be rude. This is probably a tough subject for the Conqueror of the Stars and the Abyss. Imagine all the suffering he went through. Manzo. Sweet summer child Manzo. You need to sit down in the corner and not let anyone talk to you. Sorry to tell you this, I don't think you're the brightest.
It can't
God,
be.
you're more gullible than the 8-year-old who forwards chainmail. Come on, Hiro, let's get out of here.
Bye.
Bye, Manzo, and bye, Iki Namiki the Conqueror.
Not sorry.
Stars and Abyss. Okay. Shaking her head exhaustedly, Maru leads me over to the remaining person in the room.
Hey,
Hey there, sorry about my teammates. They were unreliable during the escape room. Noted, you have all the brain cells.
let's get along.
Busho told us you were the summer team. The 4 of us were the autumn team, by the way.
Hi.
Oh well, guess you come after us then. I see. Seems like these escape rooms have a season motif, just like Bito does.
What?
What do you mean? You didn't know?
What
The
can I
entire school
say?
campus is designed around the 4 seasons. Each area has its own plants, buildings, color schemes, and everything. Cool. It's gonna be dangerous for the plants, right?
I'll be honest.
Ecosystems. To tell you the truth, I'm pretty new to this whole Bito business. Same. That's why I'm not even pronouncing the whole building.
I'm Naomi Danjuma, ultimate architect and exchange student from Nigeria. I hope we can get along.
Okay, from Nigeria. So we are getting. It's a global thing. Like 2 students from America, 1 from Nigeria, 1 from the neighbor of Vietnam. Until I actually find out or remember what the right word was. Yeah, international. Okay, then. I'm looking forward to it. Also, just a thumbs up sprite. Appreciate how simple that is. She must be the last exchange student then. That must be why she's not familiar with the school. Yeah, North Dakota, Broadway, Nigeria, Vietnam. Okay, then. So everyone else is from the same country. I don't even know how I read the whole thing. God damn, I'm distracted by everything. What made you come all the way from to Japan? One of my family friends is a devoted collector of traditional Japanese art, and I've been asked to design a new public gallery for him.
That's the plan.
Graduating from Bito with an ultimate title would really help his gallery's prestige.
I've worked hard.
I see. I'm Hiroaki Uzuki, the ultimate apprentice. Sorry you ended up in this situation.
Oh, you.
I'm Maru Yokokume, Ultimate Activist. Hold your applause. No thanks. You can... Well, actually, no. Don't sit next to Manzo. You're gonna give him the wrong information. Sit in a different corner.
You did good.
I'm impressed. Probably wasn't easy to get those titles. I mean, to be fair, is the Ultimate Activist not just the ultimate I complain at everything? I'm just saying. Like, you know, if demands aren't good enough, you protest, which is just another word for complaining, correct? I don't mean to drag down Maru, but it seems to be her job to complain about everything.
Trust one another.
Architecture seems pretty tough as well. I met a few architects when I worked for a carpenter a few years ago. They were very hard-working people. Yeah, it's like an art thing and a math thing at the same time. Isn't it hard to use both sides of your brain? Honestly, valid point, yeah.
Oops.
Oh, you must have misunderstood.
Let's try again.
I meant that it probably required a strong connections to get the administration to agree to those talents. Ooh. Ooh, is she gonna insult us?
Huh?
Connections? I mean, I know some of the staff, but I wouldn't say... Panic wells up in my chest, but I managed to quash it.
Right away.
Well, everyone who gets inside the school uses them, right?
Now that's a problem.
I thought about going for a more extravagant title, but my art collector friend pointed out that we didn't have anyone on the inside who knew us.
The devil is in the details.
He proposed that a simple and straightforward talent, along with a sizable donation, would maximize our chances. Honestly, props to her. Props to Naomi. She's, you know, her and her friend are, you know, using the brain. Obviously, you were the carry of the Autumn team. Fair enough.
Props to you for being able to pull off Ultimate Apprentice, though. Could you introduce me to some of the administrators?
Didn't expect that to be voice lines, but... yeah.
Excuse me?
It takes me a second to realize I'm shouting.
That's just
Hey,
a
Hiro
ruler.
said he got admitted because of all the different jobs he had, and he means it.
You're wrong.
He didn't ask any bigwigs to help him out, and certainly didn't have some fancy pants art collector make a sizable donation on his behalf. Yeah,
Am I clear?
with enough effort, I excelled at any task I commit myself to. I've been able to adapt to every job I've taken so far.
You can't be serious!
That's why I'm the Ultimate Apprentice. I can't speak for you, but I would never try to game the admission process.
Fair.
Is that so?
Exactly.
Yes, this guy knows how to do all sorts of stuff. I think Superman even called him Ultimate. That is just that's false information.
Not a chance.
Ultimate second place. I mentioned carpentry, but there's also plumbing, masonry, sailing. If I listed them all off, we'd be here for a while.
It's
Don't get me wrong,
fine.
it's impressive that you can do all that, but
Some
I
criticism.
just find it hard to believe that something as vague as putting effort into things and being kind of good at them could be seriously considered. Now, honestly, Naomi's selling me when I'm buying it, to be fair. The arguments she's making do sound valid.
Hang on.
Oh, and he was super helpful during the escape room.
Avi.
He knows a lot of random trivia, which actually makes sense because, well, that's his talent.
An oversight.
Well then, if that's how it really is, then I apologize for making assumptions. It's fine. Considering, you know, you've shown to have brain cells, we'll allow it. I thought everyone here was on the same boat as I was.
Screw off!
Well, we aren't. We're nothing like you, actually. Damn, Hero's angry.
Okay, it's
Sorry
bad.
for hitting a nerve.
Let me
How about we
rethink
just forget about
this.
it in this conversation, then? I assume there's more people out there you need to meet.
Okay.
They're alright with you? Let's go, Hiro. I don't know.
Just daydreaming.
Guess it'll take you a bit longer to cool off. That's fine by me. Respect for Naomi for just acknowledging this child is having a tantrum. Leave him be. See you around. I expect we'll be stuck together with each other for a while, some time. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I understand Hiro getting upset,
No?
but I also understand Naomi's point of view as well. No sign of Gole in that area.
I got nothing.
Only a bunch of very weird and rude people. Though the road lady was fun. True.
Hello?
Are you still bummed out by what Miss High Society over there said about your talent?
Incorrect.
Don't let it get to you. I mean, she's probably the only one who thinks like that. Or at least, the only one rude enough to say it out loud. That still means other people think like that. For now, let's just focus on finding everyone and getting out of here. If it comes up again, talk to me and I'll head out, okay?
Trust one another.
Thanks, Maru. That means a lot.
Hey.
Look, Momoe and Pusho are back. Let's talk to them. And let's see if find another. See if they found anyone else. Maru dashes over to greet them by the remaining unexplored passage. Momoe turns around and motions for her to be quiet.
Wait.
Bushu's almost got them out of there. Oh wait, have they not solved the problem? Muffled voices come from the other side of the door. Somewhat unexpectedly, Bushu responds rather loudly. No, soy sauce is not an instrument. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Bear with me.
Wasabi is not an instrument either. That's not what I asked. I hear a chorus of rustling, creaking, rustling a creaks cascade from the other side of the door, along with a loud, startling yelp. As the clamor, As the clamor begins to subside, the doors open and 4 more people. For a moment, I feel a familiar flood of sensation. The same sensation that had threatened to swallow me whole when I first activated my cocoa pad. Only this time it fades in an instant. I blink a few times, shake my head, and refocus on the ultimates that had exited the escape room.
Boo!
We nearly froze to death. Oh, because so that means you what? The winter team? That would explain. Oh, okay. So we got heat. We were the summer team. They almost froze on the winter team. So what about the spring and the autumn team?
Exploitation!
Whoever made this escape room is a psychopath. What kind of lunatic wastes that much air conditioning to torture 4 helpless innocents?
You're mocking me!
Well, if everyone had pitched in like we were supposed to, we would have gotten out much sooner.
Let me finish.
I told you the correct answer several times, as a matter of fact. It was your own stubbornness that led us astray.
My advice to you...
Wow, I can already tell this group is a counterpeg. To be fair, you were pretty obtuse with your hints. I could barely even understand you.
Troubling.
This appears the last group of ultimates that have been trapped here, and we're missing one person. Golly. Apart from the locked circular room, we've explored every entrance, leading out to the central area.
I am deeply disappointed.
Unfortunately, there's no exit to be found just yet.
Who would what?
Wait. We're in last place? What the hell? It's not a race. Actually, it might have been. It might have been a race. Does that mean we were first, or we were second? First place was the not the autumn team, spring team, I guess. Because you guys have to be winter if you're freezing. What the hell? You've made us into witless laughing stocks, Annie Apostle.
I will pray for you.
Okay.
If you say
Should we
so.
break this up?
My head hurts.
Let them have their fun. I'm worn out. What do you mean have their fun? It takes a while, but the heated argument of the winter team slowly begins to peter out. Honestly, we're about to meet 4 new people. We could probably leave it to there. You know, last 4 people. Wow. Actually, no, it would be 5 people because we're missing 1 person. And we'll have that on the next episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully you'll see me on the next one. With that, goodbye.